Boys and girls, this is my desk at home. We're looking for shapes. I see some shapes. I see two circles for the speakers that are at my computer desk. I see a big rectangle that's the monitor of my computer desk. I see a semicircle with a little light on it and a round knob. I also see a calculator with a rectangle and lots of square and rectangular buttons. This is what I use to balance my checkbook. I also see some more shapes. On top of my window I have another window. It's not a regular window, it's different. And what shape is that? That's right, it's a semicircle. And it also has other shapes in it. It has 4 triangle shapes inside of it. On my wall I have some papers that are in frames. What shape are they? This is the printer that prints out some of the things that we use in the classroom. Do you see any shapes there? Here's another shape. It's a light that's in the ceiling. That's round. That's the shape of a circle. And it shines on this picture, which is of the city where my wife used to live. It's in the shape of a rectangle. Over here on the wall we have another shape. What shape is that? That's an oval, right. This is my front door. There's one shape there that I see a few of. Can you see the different shapes that are there? There's 3 rectangles, at least, and something round. What's that? A doorknob, and it's round. Let's look for some more shapes. These are the steps that go upstairs, and here's a picture hanging on the wall. What shape is that? And what's that? That's the smoke detector, or as I like to call it, my wife's cooking alarm. Now we're in the kitchen, and I can see even more shapes. This is the microwave oven. It has some shapes in it. What shape is that? An oval, right. And if you back up, you can see the shape of a rectangle. And in the bottom, there's the tray that spins. That's round. And down here on the stove, we see pots and pans. They're round. If I take one of the pans away, you can see the shape of a rectangle. And on the front we have round knobs and rectangular shaped windows. Over here we have a small egg pan, and it's resting on an oval shaped pan holder. There's another oval shape in the kitchen. This is a crock pot. This is what we use to cook with when we're going to be gone for the day. And the lid on this and the shape of this is oval. Our kitchen cabinets have a shape too. They are rectangular shaped. They're shaped like rectangles, but they have round knobs. When you pull it out that way, they look a little different. They look almost like ovals. Kitchen, here's 3 of my favorite things. My coffee maker, cafe con leche, my can opener, and my hot water maker. But I want to focus on my can opener because if I take this off, you can see it more clearly. It's in the shape of a trapezoid. It's hard to tell, but it is. Here's another shape. This is a floor mat that we use to wipe our feet with after we come in from the outside. What shape is that? Right, the shape of a rectangle. There's also a mat outside. It's covered with snow. I couldn't get the snow off. But what shape is that in? A semicircle. This is a safe that you keep valuable things inside. And it has some interesting shapes on the front of it. What does that remind you of? That's the wheel that you turn that locks or unlocks the safe. Here's another shape. What shape is this? It's two shapes actually. It's the shape of a round lampshade. That's a lamp. If I reach in and turn it on, it gets bright. But what shape is it if we look at it like this? Right, a trapezoid. Good. Here's another shape. It's a speaker. That's a rectangle. Oh, I'd like to sit down and take a rest. That's a couch. Are there any shapes on the couch? Do you see two squares? Right, the pillows. How about here? Do we see shapes here? I see some circles and a rectangle. If you look close, you can see shapes almost everywhere. We turn the lights on in the house with a light switch. Do you see any shapes there? I see some rectangles and some circles. There's some circles and rectangles. Here's my cat. He's not really a shape, he's just a cat. But this is a shape. This is a table. You can tell me what shape that is. Right, it's a semicircle. Good. That's a different shape for a table. We're upstairs in the bedroom now. I think I see some more shapes. What's that light that just came on? That's from a lamp. And that lampshade is an interesting shape. Does that look like a triangle to you? It does to me. It's kind of neat. It's two shapes in one. It looks round, but yet, if you zoom in, you can start to see squares. Well, here we are in my bedroom, and I have a little table here. It also can be another shape. If we take it apart, it can become the shape of a semicircle. So you see, boys and girls, shapes are just about everywhere. They're almost everywhere you look.